Brought to you by Narrative Niche. Created and produced by Twisted Wicked Animations. Written by Jason Douglas Kurtz. Traitor Joe in One Bad Cop. Joe Marino started out as a good cop. But after 3 divorces, 10 internal affairs investigations, and his long-term relationship with Jack and Jim, Joe made bad cops look good. That's how bad he was. All his cases reeked of corruption. Witnesses forgot things, evidence disappeared, judges received anonymous tips. And people who threatened him, coincidentally, suffered terrible accidents. Nobody could explain it, not even Joe. One rainy November night, Joe sat alone in O'Malley's bar. His 5th whiskey stared back at him. Across the room sat Frankie Russo, bookmaker, drug runner, informant. Frankie owed Joe 20 grand, and Frankie had decided not to pay. Bad decision. Joe's jaw tightened. I want that money. The thought burned through him. Frankie slid a briefcase across the floor. Everyone stared as it stopped right in the center of the bar. Joe stared. Frankie stared. Neither moved. Finally, Joe pulled his gun from the holster, aimed it at the silver case, and shot. Stacks of cash spilled onto the floor. Frankie started shaking and his face turned bright red. Every patron in O'Malley's was terrified of Frankie. But they soon learned it was Joe, not Frankie, they should fear. At least the ones that walked out of O'Malley's alive that night. Businesses and citizens began demanding that this bad cop be brought to justice. Some even took the law into their own hands and vowed to hunt Joe down and capture him. It appears Joe was prepared as he knocked them off one by one, every one of them, and even taunted them, saying, "Bring it on, and bring more than one." No one hunted him after that, so Joe had to go on the offensive. His first attack was a warehouse raid on the waterfront. Joe had taken money from both sides. A gang expected protection. Federal agents expected arrests. Joe intended to betray everyone, as usual. Gunfire erupted. Crates shattered. Men screamed. Joe ducked behind a forklift. Then panic struck. Not fear, rage, pure rage. Every loose object in the warehouse exploded outward. Tools, chains, metal pipes, hundreds of pounds of debris launched through the air like a hurricane. Windows shattered, vehicles flipped, walls cracked. When the dust settled, 17 men lay injured. 3 were dead. Joe stood untouched in the center, not a scratch. The survivors called it impossible. Joe called it Tuesday. Now he stalks the East Coast, New York, Providence, Boston, Philly. Sometimes Joe wonders where this power came from, but most of the time he doesn't care. He just uses it to bring violence and death, nightmares and despair. The end. Collect the trading cards. Just go to narrativeniche.com. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.